Hi friends, and welcome to this video. Today I'm going to do a video around what to pack when you're going to Center Parcs. We feel like we are avid Center Parcs goers. It's like our 4th or 5th time now, and we've been with our son pretty much every year since we've had him. So basically I feel like I know what I'm bringing, and these are going to be my tips, and I hope that this is going to be useful to you. Before we start though, I'm Alina Ghost, and if you are new here, I do loads of mum content around like mum hacks, clean with me's, and videos like this where what to pack, especially when you've got a family. So I hope that this is useful. If you like this video, please do give me a thumbs up, as I do these in my spare time and work full time as well. So without further ado, let's just get straight into it. Okay, so I'm going to start from right to left, and the first thing I'm going to mention is make sure to check the weather. We are having a rainy week, unfortunately. However, the perfect place to be, because Center Parcs is mostly indoors, but basically it's going to be warm but rainy. So we've got an umbrella here. I've got my trusted raincoat here. I absolutely love this. It dries so quickly and it's nice and breathable. And basically, shoe wise, I don't think I'll bring boots because it's still warm. So it's like 18 degrees for us. When I say warm, UK, it's like 18 degrees, so it's still too warm for boots. So I think I'm just going to stick to trainers, and I'm going to be traveling in those, so I won't actually show you here any of the trainers, but I'll talk about footwear in a second. Basically, I've got 3 options for dresses. I've got like this utility dress in beige. I've got this spotty dress which I can like wear casually, or I can actually like dress up with some heels that I'll show you in a sec. And then I've got this like short white dress. I can also do that, so I can make it like casual, I can make it like an evening dress. So I've got some options there that I can like definitely wear. We're only going for 4 days, remember, as well, so I'm going to be traveling in an outfit too. So I wanted to bring something warm, so I've got a trusted jumper right there. It's one of my favorites, and it's really, really warm. I've got underwear, socks, bras in here. So this is my trusted Amazon like packing pouch, because I can zip this up. I'll show you footage actually of where I zipped a similar one for when I packed for Sri Lanka. But basically you zip it up and you make it as compact as possible, and it fits so nicely within the suitcase. It's fantastic. Over here, so probably the biggest chunk is swimwear and swimming stuff. So this is like a waterproof pouch that I bought for my phone so that I can take it in with me, and I've actually got some footage, really lovely footage of my son and myself and my husband of like going and enjoying the Center Parcs that we did last year. Also check out the video for that if you're interested. Basically I've got a couple of bikinis, and I've got a couple of like full on swimwear, like swimsuits, because I wanted like a couple of options, because if you're going to like the restaurant the night before, and if I'm feeling fat, I know that I'm going to wear one of these two, you know, just to cover my belly. Otherwise I'll stick to the bikinis that I've been wearing for like summer holidays and stuff, and they're like high-waisted as well, so they're actually really comfortable. These are my newest pair from H&M, can't remember where these are from, Debenhams and Boohoo, I believe. Oh, these are from Boohoo as well. Okay, cool. So I've got my hair straightener in here. These are my GHDs, my trusted ones. I've cut my hair recently, so I definitely will need those. I have like a casual outfit here. I've got a t-shirt, my Florence and the Machine t-shirt. I've got Boohoo trousers here that I really like because they're like really thin material. So if it's going to rain, I've got my legs covered, but it's also like really breathable, which is good. And then I've got a cardigan in like a similar sort of green shade, so I'm actually looking forward to wearing that outfit very much. I do like it. These I can actually wear slip on, slip off. I can wear them as slippers, or I can wear them actually going to swimming, so I thought I'll bring those along. I do have a bit of an issue with PJs at the moment. I can't find my summery ones, so I've sort of put together like a t-shirt from Las Vegas that I got, as well as half of like another PJ set. But basically I was just going to mention this, actually, this bag underneath this swimsuit. I got this as a gift from when my relatives went on holiday, and I'm going to put all of my swimwear in there just in case you're wondering what that was. And then this is like the beauty section stuff. I still need to add like makeup remover in there, hair, like heat defense kind of stuff, shampoos and conditioners and things like that. But I've got lots of makeup in here, like my day-to-day makeup. I'm not going to do anything crazy. In case I do want something more special for the evenings, I've got my Urban Decay palette, which is trusted. Well, basically I've tried and tested it, so it's one of my favorites. And then basically I've got a makeup remover pad, which is reusable, so that's fantastic, and my travel brush, which will be very useful after swimming as well. These are the black heels that I can basically style my dresses up if I wanted to, or wear them anyway, which will be cool, but it depends on the weather and how brave I am with the rain. Got a little bag, like a shoulder, over the shoulder one, so that I can wear that, and that is mainly for this outfit. And I've actually got two options here. I've got like a lacy number here if I wanted to style it up for the evening, also Karen Millen, and this as well. So I've got just like a black t-shirt to go with my really cool checkered Zara trousers. Absolutely love those. And then basically last but not least, I've got like a gym option, because we're bringing our cycling gear, we've got our bikes, so basically if I wanted to go on a ride, I've got an option there. And obviously if I'm wearing my trainers, I don't need to bring those along, but I do have plenty of socks in this pouch that I've mentioned earlier as well. So I think overall that's great. I'm still going to add a few bits like I mentioned around the beauty section, my face cream, things like that I can't forget. But I think that's me done, so let's move on to my son's stuff. Okay, moving on to what we're bringing for my son. He's 3 years old. We've got him a raincoat as well for all the rain that's coming and expected. I've also got him these PJs. So basically these are also M&S, but I went for long sleeve in the end, because even though it's going to be warm, I know that he's going to be running around in his PJs in the morning a lot because he hates getting changed. So I thought actually giving him some more protection and making sure that he's warm. He's got a bit of a sniffles as well, so I went for long sleeves. I've got some trouser options. These are actually Tesco. We've got they came in a set of like 3, I believe, different colors, red, blue as well. I'm only bringing the black ones this time though, and just red lighter ones, blue ones that are really light as well. And I've got a couple of shorts options. Actually, I don't know whether this will be enough because he does get mucky really quickly, so I'm thinking about bringing another pair perhaps. Oh, and I've also got this set, so this has got trousers in there. This we actually got from the charity shop. We love to go to charity shops, especially for like kids clothes and toys and things. So we got that set there. Then I've got a couple of jumper options as well. These ones are dinosaurs. I believe that was Sheen, from Shane. I'm not sure how to say it. And then these ones as well. So that's more like vehicles. And we've got like a swimsuit options. I've got like a full swimsuit, which is Peppa Pig. Obviously this is George. And then got some shorts as well in his size, which he's never worn before. So I'll see how we get on and what he found he's wearing. We've actually got him some armbands as well, Baby Shark. I'm super excited to try those out. That would be good. What else have we got here? So we've got some shirt options for evenings and restaurants. So this is a really fun crocodile one from Primark. Got an M&S shirt as well. Just like a long sleeve posh shirt basically for the dinners. And we've got basically some pants that we've got here and some socks, and I've brought extras as well because I know he can get really mucky, and especially when it comes to the rain he doesn't want to wear wellies, So that's something to mention, the fact that we are not bringing wellies, but I do recommend bringing wellies if it's raining. But my son hates wellies, and basically we just get our shoes wet and we have to put it on a radiator. So I'm probably going to bring a couple of normal pairs of shoes. We've got some flip-flops as well, so that should be fun. And then we've got some t-shirt options as well, plenty of t-shirts for the weather. I've got one long sleeve one. I've got his hat, his cap, if he's going to enjoy that, hopefully. And then basically this is a reusable bag. Basically I used to use this a lot for cloth nappies, but it's a really great thing to put like wet things into. So I'm thinking after the swimming pool it will be good to put the swimsuits in here, because it's got like an inner lining that's actually waterproof and it stays clean and keeps the rest of the bag clean and like without moisture basically. So that's really good, and I think that's about it. Obviously I will talk you through the games and what we're bringing in terms of entertainment in a second, but I think I'm happy with the selection and I'm going to put it into his McQueen suitcase now.
I pull into your driveway, it's a Saturday night.
All packed and ready to go. And one thing I did forget to mention is the fact that my son is potty trained even at night time. So we are not bringing any nappies, not reusable nappies, not disposable nappies. Hurrah! So we're very lucky that he managed to sort of potty train himself in the evenings especially. So he didn't want to wear them anymore. And here we are, mostly packed. Just need to zip that up and let me talk you through the rest. So I think this is the big chunk of food that we're bringing. I hope I've not forgotten anything, but basically let's start from the left. Okay, so this is actually from my niece's party. My sister was giving it away and I thought, oh, you know what, I'll take it to Center Parcs. So nice treats over here. Over here we've got drinks, so squashes. We've got some nice juice, and then we've got some wine. This is a Chardonnay. We have some breakfast options, so I've got porridge that I always eat in the morning, otherwise I don't feel full. I usually have that with milk and with banana and also blueberries. And then this is for my son. Maybe my other half might add some granola to this, so I'll ask him. We've got some milk. We might need to get some more when we're there. Bacon options in case we wanted egg and bacon. I've got egg in the fridge. I've not taken it out yet because there's only a few left. Maybe I'll get some more. In terms of snacks, so I've got plenty of snacks for my son. So from Dunkers, which is like maybe a good pre-lunch option. Cheese strings, he absolutely loves those. Frubes are great for lunch or breakfast or whatever. Take it like basically to swimming. After swimming they get so hungry, and so do we, so it's definitely worth having to think about having an option of like lots of snacks. I try to be healthy. I get these from Tesco myself, and also some pretzels as well because it's a family favorite. Then in terms of lunches, I've got some soup options and some hoops. We've got some butter with wraps underneath here. We've got pate, we've got some meats. Lots of fruit, so I already mentioned the banana, but we've got grapes that are really easy to take with you as a snack as well, and also some satsumas. I absolutely love the idea of having a coffee. Basically I might have to take the cafetiere with me because I cannot remember whether they had a cafetiere in there already, and actually I might have a look at my old video of where I did like the whole tour of Center Parcs Lodge to see whether they've got a cafetiere. Otherwise I'll bring one myself. And then we've got some more options, some healthy options here that we've started eating. Really good wafer chocolate thingies, which are really good in terms of calories. And then we've got this from our Sri Lanka trip. I can't wait to try those and let the family try as well. And then some crisps as well. But basically I'm bringing this, but we're going with family. We're going with Nanny and Granddad, some aunties and uncles of Aiden's as well. So we are actually going to be sharing. Well, I got this stuff, but my nanny got, as in my mum-in-law, has got so much more as well. But I think this is a really good starting point. In terms of dinners, I don't have many dinner options, if any, because we have a restaurant every single night. Yes, we're very lucky, but we thought, oh, if we're going there for, I don't know, for a few days, 4 days, Monday to Friday, then it's definitely worth having the luxury of not having to cook in the evenings. But if you do, I recommend like pizzas for the oven. I also have done pasta before, nice and easy, something that you can make for the whole family that's easy going, but that you can snuggle up in the lodge as well. So that's in terms of food done. I believe really good snackish options and breakfast to keep us full. And basically the next thing to show you guys is basically the entertainment, so games, toys and things like that. Quickly before we move on, and that's, I'd recommend a cool pack. Make sure to put some ice packs in the freezer because they're great to put all together and keep all this stuff cool, especially when you're traveling for a couple of hours. And basically the idea is to make it as compact as possible and to keep them really nice and cool, especially like butters and milks and stuff, before you get into the lodge. Do remember that there's not much freezer space in the lodges, but there is plenty of fridge space, so I definitely recommend this. And actually something that I've forgotten to tell you guys, and I'm going to go into my kitchen and talk you through it. Something that I always bring to Center Parcs, and that is washing up liquid and a sponge. Although they have some options there as soon as you move in, like in the lodges, I do not think that there's enough. There's like a small sachet of like fairy liquid and things like that. So yeah, I do recommend you get your own. Like, have a think about little cloths as well that you can use yourself. They do have some, but obviously if you're used to one thing and then it's not there, then obviously it's uncomfortable. The other thing I was going to say is something I always bring to Center Parcs is washing up gloves. I love washing up with gloves, so therefore when there are no gloves to wash up, it always seems such a big chore, so I'm bringing these along as well. I've put the food away and I've laid out all of the things that I'd like to take. Call me excessive, but I think it's really worth it. So firstly, let's think about travel. So when we are in the car for hours, the kids can get really bored, and so can we, right? So I actually missed the lace here, so what I'm going to do is actually either find the lace or like use an old lace. I've got like lots of thread that he can use perhaps for that, but lots of fun like little clips and things and buttons, zippers, really keeps them entertained. And it also comes on like these hooks, so we absolutely love that for the car. Also threading, he's been really enjoying threading recently. Also a good one to have like when you're traveling, especially in the car or plane or something. These two, basically, I don't think they're appropriate for a car probably because all the cards can get everywhere. But as we're here, I'm going to show you anyway. So basically, top trumps, a favourite of ours, and basically if you have more than one kid, maybe it's actually not too bad having it in the car. And then Uno is a fantastic family game, so I've brought that with us as well. Cars are a favourite of ours, and we definitely love those, and we'll be bringing those. We'll probably add McQueen to it as well because it's a favourite of ours. Another good game for the car journey is actually like these Poppets, I believe they're called. This most recent one actually is something that my niece got for her birthday, and somehow it ended up in our bag. So I'm going to give that back, but I think we're going to play with it first. Lots of great bubbles here. Easy one for especially like toddlers and young kids. And then basically the elephant in the room, which is the iPad. Perfect for traveling, perfect for evenings and everything, but I'm going to try and get him off of that as much as possible in Center Parcs, because obviously the idea is to enjoy it with the whole family and have lots and lots of playtime. Books are galore, and I'm taking these new ones that we've got actually from my sister and my nieces. Lots of Henry books over here, which I've actually never heard of, but I'm looking forward to actually reading those. Then we've got Peppa Pig stuff, George's first day at play school, can't wait for that. And then a fun 10 Wriggly Wiggly Caterpillars, which we've not read either yet. And then 2 of these books as well. I think this is by the same person who wrote about the Gruffalo, so I can't wait to read that with my son. Something I've brought along just in case is, I'll probably get some more paper actually because there's only a few there left, but my watercolours, really easy, just add like a bowl of water to it and then he can start painting. Then we've got something musical. This like comes out and it becomes a piano, so he can press all the buttons and annoy the family, which will be great. Then we've got a doctor set, we've got a police set, and people putting people under arrest, as my son says. We've got a bowling set here. I can't find the ball, so I've chosen this one instead. It's like a dinosaur head, but it should be a good one, a physical one. And actually, talking about a physical one, this one's a jumping one, and because we're going to be indoors some of the time because of the rain and things, I thought this is actually a good idea to keep him active and moving indoors whilst we're cooped up with the rain. But on the other hand, we've got a ball as well in case we wanted to go out and play. This one's a fun one. Basically, he recently got this for his birthday, and it's basically screwing and unscrewing like these screws, and there's like the screwdrivers and everything, so it keeps him occupied, and he's actually enjoying the fiddly parts as well to that, because actually this comes apart, which is really fun, and it makes lots of sound as well when you press the button. And then a couple of, basically, like a board game. We have to have a board game. And actually, I might bring the Gruffalo board game as well with us. But basically, this is a new one, fully packaged still in its packaging. But it's a Monopoly, but for juniors. So it comes with, like, much simpler versions of Monopoly. Obviously, you get these fun characters, which are animals. You got some of these like tokens here, and the money is only $1, here you go. And it seems a lot easier to actually play with the younger kids, so I'm very much looking forward to that one. And then we've got the Dino Chompers, which is a favourite. We got this from a charity shop, and we haven't stopped playing it since. So it's definitely a fun one. You basically it's like the Hungry Hippos. You press the buttons and collect or eat as many balls as you can. So that's a definitely fun one. Something I do think is missing from here is actually a puzzle game, so perhaps I'll add that in as well. But I'm happy with this collection. Ultimately, we're going to be swimming a lot, so I'm hoping we won't get to even play half of these, but it's always good to be prepared rather than us sitting there bored, right? So this is what we're bringing. Last but not least, I was putting the entertainment bits away, and I thought, okay, for the car journey, obviously putting like these fun things in here. And then I thought, actually, I'm going to bring this along with me for swimming and for all the games, especially for in the car. And the other thing that I was going to say is don't forget a water bottle. So thirsty after swimming, so definitely have a think about having some water and hydration for yourself and your kids and your whole family. So that is my last tip for packing to go to Center Parcs. Okay, I lie. One last tip that I am going to give you for what to pack to Center Parcs, and that is basically bring along chargers, electricals and things like that. So basically I am bringing along my laptop because I am going to have to work at least part of the time that I am in Center Parcs, because I work like freelance and things, and because I was away last week at Sri Lanka abroad, I didn't get to do as much as I need to, and basically I'm going to make up my hours. But it's completely up to you guys. I recommend obviously chargers for like phones and iPads and things like that, but also if you are bringing laptops, then have a think about like also like headphones if you're going to do like video calls and things like that. There is Wi-Fi in the lodge, so that should be okay. I'm more telling myself this, that basically Wi-Fi is sorted. What else? Like portable stuff, so like portable batteries, like chargers, especially if your phone runs out of battery pretty quickly. And then the last thing is probably like hard drives, but that is something that I need to think about because I'm also vlogging. I'm also going to bring my camera along and things like that. But yeah, I hope that this is useful to you guys. I hope that you got loads of tips and you know exactly what to take with you when you're going to Center Parcs. And if you wanted to check out like the last year's vlog around Center Parcs, then please do so. I'll make sure to link that down below. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and until next time, bye!